Hi, I'm going to discuss the case of bacteria coming into contact with the skin of the hand and entering through a cut on the hand. Okay, so first the bacteria would be on the surface of the hand, and it would run into the first of the innate obstacles, which would be skin. Skin is a physical barrier, and skin includes some normal microbiota. And the normal microbiota acts as microbes naturally on the skin that take up resources in space, preventing other microbes from being able to survive and thrive on the surface of the skin. The second innate obstacle that the bacteria would run into would be the chemical barriers. Those include like salt from the sweat on the skin of the hand. Tears are another one, but I don't know why tears would be on the hand. So sweat is probably one that the bacteria would run into. It's salty, and so salt and acids, those are all environments that certain bacteria would have a hard time surviving in. The third obstacle is an adaptive obstacle, and that's one that the bacteria would run into once it goes past those first two barriers, and it survives, and it's now entered through that cut in the hand. It runs into the adaptive obstacle, and that includes the response that the B cells will have to the pathogen. So the adaptive immune response would be activated once the pathogen comes into contact with the body's B cells. And then the pathogen would find the specific B cell that recognizes it, and the two could bind together. So it couldn't be just any B cell, it would have to be a very specific one. And once it finds that specific B cell, the two bind together, and then clonal expansion can happen, and that's where the specific B cell that connects with that pathogen, it creates millions of copies of itself, and then the B cell has two subtypes. So it's created all those copies, and some of those would be plasma B cells, which create antibodies and will destroy the pathogen, and then the others would be memory B cells, and then those memory B cells could linger longer, like once the pathogen has been eliminated, so that the next time the body or the pathogen enters the body, that response would be more immediate. The memory cells will recognize that pathogen, and the response of creating those antibodies would be faster and more intense.